The work being similar to last week, only differs in the amount of work. The area I've dug this week has been much larger. I normally grow my potatoes in buckets, but I've been growing them in the ground on the allotment, mainly to clear the ground and put some manure in. Now this area was well manured last October and February. So first of all, it was to dig up the sapo miras that I'd planted. All the shots I'm showing are all near the hedge, which is the hardest place to dig because I've got the wire underneath for the rabbits. It was pretty hard work, and here we are when I've reached the halfway stage on this 24-foot long plot. The halfway stage was a good time to have a cup of coffee and a rest, and it was very welcome. The soil has improved, and when you see the shot of the potatoes, to the left is manured and to the right is no manure. So there on the right, the potatoes not manured. This is the total harvest, and this is only about half of it. The other half was completely mullered by slugs. Here you can see a small one, but some of the potatoes were eaten really hollow. Look at these, and rats have had a go at them as well. And I don't know what the slugs have done here, but they've turned it into a gooey mess, and that was terrible. But after the third day, I'd completely excavated all of this 24-foot by 5-foot area. So with the digging done, it was out with the hoe and tilled the area, followed by raking and a gentle rake over with the standard rake. My regular subscribers will remember me planting a fig tree earlier in the year. Well, here are some figs coming, but of course at this time of year they've got to be rubbed out. Now the bed has been prepared, I set about planting my autumn onion sets. Onion sets are all in. Now it's time to put my attention to planting the strawberries that I grew from runners earlier in the month. I planted 3 rows 18 inches apart, and I'd guessed just the right number. An inspection of my winter cabbage, the second set of leaves is just starting, and then 3 or 4 days later we've got some plants with complete sets of new leaves. Friday is the start of the autumn equinox. That means that the sun rose at 7:30 and set at 7:30. I was out early, back on to the strawberries, which I hoed and then gave them a good drink of water. I returned home for a cup of coffee and a bit of a rest, and to do a bit of shopping, and on the way to the shops I met a neighbour who said, "Do you use straw in your allotment?" And I said, "I do." She says, "Well, I've got some straw for you then. I had a delivery of pottery. Do you want to take it?" I said, "I certainly do." To finish the day off, I planted some black kale, which just filled in that gap where I planted the autumn onions. And of course, when they were in, I was about 3 plants short, but it doesn't matter, it's filling a gap. I gave them a good drink. And before I went home I put all the straw which I didn't need into the compost bin and damped it down with a few buckets of water. Well, that's the end of a busy week. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed it. If you've not already done so, please subscribe, but I'm on my way now. Bye!